have to get the bit rate down. If we, oh, oh, stream status is bad. Yeah, do it. All right, welcome to. Well, I can't call it Wire Wednesday anymore because it's Thursday. But welcome to Retainer Designer live stream. Today, my guest Steve Szara and I we're going to be talking about Amazon affiliate program or Amazon influencer program. There's been some questions, and Steve's been getting a lot of questions about it. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Is the why we do it, our favorite things. We'll be talking about some of the favorite things we got. And then we'll also be talking about how it works and why you should use it and that kind of stuff. So, hello, Steve Szara. Hello.
Hey, buddy, how are you doing?
Good. Been a long time.
Yeah, I know. We've both been busy with different things.
Yeah, look.
Both got good haircuts, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My wife did a good job. She cuts my hair. You ought to get your wife to do that.
Yeah, no,
No.
that's not gonna happen.
No. That's awesome. Uh, so we've been talking about this, the influencer page, and actually let me show that to everybody. And oh, I forgot one. We have one more guest, my son Sawyer. I don't know if you can see him or not. I'm gonna move the camera so you can see him. Hello.
That's the brains of the operation.
Yeah, he's the video producer right now. So I'll make sure I get the chat up. I'm going to refresh this page. Make sure the chat, in case anybody has any questions. So we're here to answer a lot of the questions Steve and I have been getting about the Amazon page. And it's funny, and as kind of an introduction, I started my lab my first time in 2004, and about 100% of my purchases were through like Great Lakes and JBC and all the stuff for the lab. But I have now, in the past year, ordered more stuff from Amazon for my lab than I have before. And it's things we've been finding. Steve's found some stuff on there, and then we found this. I can't remember who found it, me or you, the affiliate influencer page.
Well, it was kind of a combination. I knew about it, and you helped me like discover the page, and we kind of did it together. Like, hey, this, like, I told you about it, and then you like found out about it and passed it on to me, and now we both have stores.
Oh
So
yeah, so it's great. It's a great
it's a
way.
combination.
And when I can show you that that's a great way that when we demonstrate a product or something, you can actually find it on Amazon. We can just link it there. You can find it right away. And oh, Frank's on. Hello, Frank. He says good evening because it's evening there in France.
Good evening, Frank from France.
Bonjour.
Oh,
Maybe,
sure.
maybe I said that right with my Texas accent. All right. So what?
That might mean good morning.
Right. True. Yeah. The aloha makes it easy because it's just hello and goodbye at the same time. So I've switched over now to my screen, and I just kind of want to show you that I have bookmarked Steve's page right here. Can you see that, Sawyer? You got it? Cool. And so this is Steve's store, and when I'll go to order something for my lab, I'll look for it here. And I don't know if Steve wants to talk about how he's got this set up or not. Let's see.
Well, yeah, sure. I designed the page, and it's by categories. You know, like one's about 3D printing, one's about materials I buy, one's about shipping items. Like for instance, we all ship in this business, and I have a video coming out that's going to demonstrate like the boxes I buy.
Oh,
And I'm also going to be like pretty honest about it. Like, you know how when you buy boxes that ship to your offices, you know, like your cardboard
yeah.
white boxes, corrugated boxes, and they're pretty cheap boxes if you're just shipping locally. I wouldn't necessarily use them for UPS, but I would use them to buy anything. You know, like exact. Can you show that that clip of the box on there just for an instance?
Yeah. But and these are what I
So
use for shipping.
Right, and they're super cheap, and it's just a great deal. And the thing about Amazon is I don't know how they do it, but somehow I order those and I get them on my doorstep like, 24, 48 hours later. It's crazy, and the
Yeah.
price is cheap. And so I found out these items that are like for sale, everyone's buying them. We all need them, and that's why Kate and I decided to showcase this stuff. And one of the things that people always asking me is like, how much does it cost to do this, or what's the catch? And really, there's no catch to it. It's basically Amazon is giving us an opportunity to make a couple dollars on the side by influencing people to shop at Amazon, to get them into the virtual mall in the sky.
Yeah.
So by us demonstrating the product, like you demonstrating, for instance, you did the California air compressor.
Oh yeah.
You did a
Yeah.
nice video on it right there. People see the demonstration, they click on the link, and let's say they're interested in buying it. Well, we get a minuscule amount of credit for it, but every little bit helps. And by using the Amazon link, it helps us out. I mean, that's basically, it doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost Kate anything for us to use it.
Yeah.
It's like a tip to say,
Yeah.
like,
It's Amazon saying here's a small percentage for pointing someone to the same product you're using. And actually, we got some questions. Well, actually, Luciano Fishborn. Hello, it's a cold day here in Brazil today, wintertime. Nice to see you again. And then Vlad said, "Hi, link for stop flux." Do you know what he's talking about? Is that anti-flux?
he'd be talking about anti-flux, and I don't think anyone sells that right now.
Oh, okay.
That's another thing we need to talk about is Amazon is now a trillion-dollar company and growing daily, putting multiple items on their Amazon website. Basically, I would say in the next couple of years, you'll be able to find everything on Amazon. Right now, there's certain items that you go to search and you won't find it, but everything's coming because it's a monster. It's not
Oh
going
yeah.
away, and it's such a great source to get fast product, fast shipping, fast
Yes.
everything.
Yeah, and it's just so easy. You just put in your order, and then most of the time, next day, 2 days, you get the stuff. And actually, Frank just said, "Your store is great, Master Steve. I just cannot buy it
So,
from it in France."
and that's what. So
And
you can handle that
yeah,
conversation.
so actually, I've
We did.
set up my store, and actually, I'll show you my back end, and hopefully, you can see that, Sawyer. Yeah, I'm trying to live stream and do the web page at the same time. So you can see I get like $1.87, and someone has bought some. I can see what they bought, and it actually gives me some really good ideas. But I've actually set up a global store, and so I can go into Globit, and I'm going to show Steve how to do this later on. But you can see there's Germany, Canada, España, or Spain, Italy, France, United Kingdom, United States. So all these stores you can actually, the links should work and again, the links are below the description below to our store, so you can look around and see what we put on there. But we definitely want to do this video to show you how it works, and you know oh yeah, so hopefully, Frank, that answers your question. Soon you'll be able to buy from Steve's page once he gets his France store set up.
Another thing that we wanted to discuss to make this video, Kate and I have talked about it over and over. It's not just for us. What's pretty cool about it is people who follow us and seeing us doing it might have a son or a daughter or a niece or even themselves who has a hobby who could sell things on Amazon using an affiliate program
Mm-hmm.
and directing traffic to it. We could teach you how to do it because we're getting pretty, the more daily we learn more information about it. Everyone's on Amazon. It's a great start. one of the other things that we could talk about is everyone has an affiliate program now. Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah.
you
Like I
could go to Home Depot and there's affiliate programs to start other businesses. So there's
yeah
such great with affiliate programs. There's such great energy with it that you can start a business at home, or if you, how should I say it, if you want to do anything. I mean, the world's your oyster.
yeah. It and just as a definition for affiliate, it pretty much means we sign up for. Let's say you did an eBay one for BioStars, and you can put a link in there for oh kids channel says hi, um, and so you can put a link in there for the BioStar on eBay, and if someone buys it, then eBay will tip us and say thanks for sending somebody. So it's a great way of connecting people that are really looking for the product to get there. Oh, Frank says thank you. So yeah, soon Frank will be able to buy from your store, um, and I assume it comes from an Amazon provider in uh, France or the European Union. Frank, maybe you can tell us how. Um, he says he's gonna check the store tomorrow, Steve. So you got to get on it tonight.
Yeah, I'm on it.
But like I said, I bookmarked Steve's page into my browser, and so every time like right now I have his corrugated boxes in my cart here, and I like these bags. And so if I'll show you mine real quick. It takes a little while to boot up.
While you're waiting, I guess it's important to explain why you would shop at my Amazon and why I shop at yours. If you have an Amazon affiliate program, just so you know, you cannot buy from yourself.
Right, yeah, you can't.
There's some stipulation that you can't just like set up an Amazon account because you buy $1,000 worth of stuff a month through Amazon.
Right.
You have to actually physically, you have to use somebody else's affiliate program, their link. And one of the things about questions that I have, people have contacted me and said, hey, I used your affiliate link, your link, and I didn't end up getting credit for it, and I tried to figure out why. And you have to use the link within a 24-hour period, and that's the one stipulation I'm not a big fan of with Amazon, and I'm sure you felt the same way, Cade, but it is the rule. So if someone clicks on our link and they're a little wishy-washy, they come back and buy 3 days later, we get no credit for it. They have to like reset the link. So just
Right.
Be aware that if you are trying to help us and you're doing it, just please do it within 24 hours or reset the link. And that's just by going back and clicking on it and like refreshing it.
Yeah, and actually I can show. Actually, this is I'm in the wrong store. So when I need boxes or solder or something, I'll just go to Steve's store mainly because it's easy. It's all there. I don't have to like search for it. I can go, okay, here's 3D printing equipment and stuff. Oh, Steve's. Oh, Frank said no need to rush.
That's okay.
But and Amazon made it really easy because they know it's a global market now, and a lot of our people who watch our videos are from other countries. So Amazon has been the best so far as being able to let them order the exact same products we used on our videos. So like you were just now talking about, you need a new blazer torch, and I do too. So like I can add that to my cart. But now I'll have to order that within 24 hours for you to get credit. Otherwise, I need to go back and reset it.
Refresh it.
Yeah.
Refresh it. And the nice thing about an affiliate program is, let's say, Kate, for instance, you go ahead and click on that item. You wanted to buy that item. So you put it in your cart, but then you wanted to buy something else for the kids, or you wanted to buy some rags for the work or something that has nothing to do with dental. What's cool about the affiliate program is no matter what your total is, we get a percentage of it.
Yeah.
So, I was
just about to show
that's
that.
one of the part. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, keep talking. I'm going to show it to you.
Well, someone could purchase anything, and we'll get some sort of credit percentage-wise.
Right. So what I'm showing right now is last quarter, so January 1st to March 31st, and I get to see, and I actually get a lot of ideas from what people buy from their links. So somebody bought a Stanley tool bag using. They were on the link and they went and they found something else. Somebody bought a lot of 50 comic books in good condition, and so it doesn't matter. So the cool thing is they go to your link, they click, to cart, the box or the flux or the solder or whatever, and then if they see something like you said for the kids, it all counts toward it. So it's really neat.
And I guess that's another explanation, Kate, is it's like a tip jar. That's why I said it,
Yeah.
for us putting out videos. For instance, let's say you don't want to buy anything from the dental store, but you want to help us. So all you need to do is just find any of our videos and look in the description on any video. Now, Kate, if you want to pull up any
Yeah,
YouTube video
do that.
and show the description where the links are, you click on the link, and you don't have to go to our store. You just use the you go to you're actually in the store, but you're going to the web search, and then you can search whatever you want. But we get credit because you used the link to get in that. We open the door for you. We're like the Walmart greeter.
We're a little
We're
younger.
professional Walmart. That's what we be. That is what we become. Walmart greeters. You want to hear a little backstory on that, Cade?
Oh,
This is a
do you
little
have a
comedy.
backstory on?
I think I told you that I used to be a greeter for like the early. It was a company that was like an early Costco, Sam's Club. The person who greets you when you come in,
Right.
and they look at the receipt when you go out. Really, I don't know how they look at the receipt. You're supposed to count the items.
Right.
It's impossible, by the way. No, they're not looking at it. But when I was standing there for hours on end, that's when I would take my Ortho pliers and I would bend wires because I was so bored to tears. So I learned how to bend Holly retainers. That's where I started.
Oh my gosh.
I'd bend like 15 of the same model over and over and over and make all these little things, and people would look at me like I was nuts. I'm like, well, I'm not going to be a greeter all my life. I'm getting out of here.
I have a plan. I have a future.
Yeah, so now I'm greeting people virtually.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's great.
It's all full circle.
But we don't check receipts, so we don't have to check your receipts.
No.
But hey, I'm looking at your newest Clammet, but I don't see it in there. A link.
You know what? I didn't add that because that really had nothing to do with
You're counting.
Amazon.
It's all her. So Night Guard. Okay, I've watched this a few times because. Yep, there it is. So your How to Make a Night Guard by Steve Szara. Let me mute.
In that one, I was sending the link talking about the Galetti articulator. That thing's a miracle saver. Like in time.
And I'm gonna
energy.
order that soon, because I miss my Galetti that I had. So
now that Kate, for instance, is an expensive item, and I would shop. Now at the affiliate link that I use, right now I believe it's for an expensive one. Now on eBay you can get one cheaper, but I always say, like, with items like that I don't recommend, beware of the price. If you're paying for something super cheap and it sounds too good to be true, you might be not getting the real thing.
Yeah, so this is
and it might be a good deal. So it's up to you.
That's a brand new Galetti. I didn't even know they sold these on Amazon. That's awesome. And that seems about
they're
the
beautiful.
right price. Yeah. But you get so much.
But I've also seen those like super cheap.
Oh, here it is.
And it's
Galetti
it's like a knockoff.
Yeah, Galetti type dental plasters articulator. It says high quality in parentheses, so it's high quality, but it's not available right now. But
It's
like you were
not.
saying, there's these stores, dental lab stores that are showing up all over Amazon, and that's what I like about this. It's making it easier for Steve and I when we do something like we do a video with a Galetti. We can find it on Amazon and put a link because we get questions on a weekly basis. Hey, where do I buy that? Where do I get that? And I can just say, go to I have it curated because we can curate a kids channel. Hi. The kids channel's saying hi. We're doing good. Uh, but sorry,
Also,
I get distracted easy. But we can curate what our favorite things are. So, like my store, I have a lot of the things that I actually use or bought on Amazon or have actually already had, but am currently using. So, what are
Do you have descriptions on those, by the way?
I don't on some of them. I need to get in here and really uh, put some descriptions. Like here is one for the UPS, the for my uh, 3D printer, which works by the way. It worked great. We had a storm the other day, and I was in the middle of a 3D print, and all the lights went out, all the power went out, and this
Oh,
thing took over. My print was still going, and so I was able to pause it and wait for the lights to come back on, and I could restart it. So
that's a question for the audience. What happened? Like, if you're in the middle of a print job and the power goes out, do you actually lose the whole print?
yeah, if you're
Like,
not,
let's say you have 6 models on there and you're using a resin cost and everything. Are you just eating that? Like, it's a waste. Might as well start over because it can't
yeah,
like
it can't
restart where it was.
for some reason. Like if you're on layer 325 of 400, it can't go back to that layer. It's got to start from the beginning if it goes out. But if you pause it,
That's with an SLA printer.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's a SLA. Maybe on different types of printers, um, it'll work. Um, they can pause it better. But my Form 2, I was able to pause it, and then the lights came back on, and then start the print again. I didn't lose it. So that's
Good.
and so that's what I
Pay
put
for
on here.
itself right there.
Yeah, I did. Oh yeah. So it says I sue this. I need to edit this. I use this to plug in my Formlabs Form 2 3D printer. Protect it from. So yeah, Steve and I could put little notes. I use this to block out labial acrylic areas on my 3D printed models. So here's a steamer, a backup steamer for, and I still have that. These three are some of my favorite that I've gotten from Amazon that I like this steamer. That's $170, but it's got an ultrasonic in the top of it. So if you're looking for a steamer and an ultrasonic in one, and a UV light on the side, this actually works pretty good. So what have been some of your favorite that you've got that surprises you got?
I I think some of the ones that surprise me are the cheap ones because you don't know what you're getting, and then sort of you
Right.
get it, and you're just like those blades I told you about. I have enough
Yeah.
blades to last me the next 15 years, and I don't know, it was some ridiculously low price. I've been running to Michael's about every, I don't know, 4 months. I stop into Michael's and I pick up new blades, and there's like $6 or something for 3 blades. And what's that deal? I can't
It's
read it on my
it's
screen. It is
$9 for 70 blades and two
70
handles.
blades and two handles, like
Yeah.
like, and if you have Amazon Prime, no payment on the shipping. Everything's, you know,
Yeah.
and some of those items have free shipping. So
Yeah. That
you get these items, and you're absolutely. I have a video coming up. I got a video. I'm gonna promote myself here. I have this video coming up about diamond cutting discs, and I bought
oh,
these, and it's $22, and you get 14 diamond discs, and they work beautiful.
yeah,
It's unbelievable, unbelievable
I bought that.
how cheap it is. Are you use? It's unbelievable
Here,
how you can use these over and over. I'm cutting metal with them, and if it breaks, I got 13 more. You know, it's just like
can you
it's so
do the
cheap.
above? Sorry. Can you do the above camera? So I think these are. I just liked it because all the mandrels that came with it.
Now, in my video, I was explaining, so people have to watch the videos, that the mandrels are not Tigurian metal. You know, what I'm saying? Like they're not steel,
Right.
but they came with it for free. So yeah, those are them right there. You bought them, so yes, thank you.
Yeah. And I bought them off your page because it was just easy to find. I'm like, which one does he use? And it was right there. Frank
And two,
said, to be honest, I'm really interested in the welding technique y'all both use, and I assume he means soldering. Um,
soldering or spot welding, maybe.
yeah, maybe spot welding. So here's my welding technique.
Yeah, you got your Game of Thrones ready.
My Game of Thrones. It's not bad. Sometimes it doesn't start, but I didn't get this on Amazon, but I'm sure you can find it.
That looks like something you'd find at the local gas station.
It was. I found it at the local gas station.
Seriously?
Yeah. And okay, so here's a funny story. Is I'm looking to work. I got a video coming out where I connected my vent to my dust collector to my splash pans, my splash hoods in the back.
Okay.
And so I have that coming. I just got to edit it. Oh, I hate editing, but I got to edit it out. And so I was going to look to get my fume controller. I wanted to vent it to the outside, and so I was looking at ducting at Ace Hardware next to me, and I was like, oh, I can use ducting. And then I go to check my Amazon affiliate link thing. Somebody's already bought one on my page, and I'm like, oh, look at that. And so I'm like, I'm gonna order this just because somebody has already bought it. Let's see where to go. This quarter, apply. Yeah, so I power 4 feet, and then I found, along with this, and as you're going through Amazon, I found this, and I was like, oh, well, that's perfect. And then I found this inline duct fan for a grow tent, so I can actually power it out of my lab. Oh, Raccoon Lufa says, hi, guys, I love you. I think he means that for you, Steve.
We love you, too.
Yeah. But
thanks for watching, obviously.
Yeah. So I saw this, and then I realized for grow tent, this is for those people who grow weed in their house illegally.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I was like, oh, I get it. Because this is perfect for the lab. Of course, they're saying grow rooms, the basement, kitchen, greenhouse. I was like, oh, well, but it'll work for the lab for sure. Yeah, there's the grow room.
Oh, nice. They even show you.
Yeah. How to hide it in the basement.
In Michigan, it's legal, so I guess you could purchase that. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I kind of worry about purchasing it here in Texas because that might start getting tracked.
Yeah, you don't need that type of attention.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'll have to, if they come to my house, I'm like, look, it's for monomer fumes.
So one of the things I wanted to talk about with the Amazon link is people purchase from us. They're actually using the links, and they're doing a great job, but we don't know who those people are.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to figure out so we could be a little more closer to them because you're helping us. It's almost like, I feel like that Seinfeld, do you remember watching Seinfeld when one of the guys, it wasn't Kramer, it was the other, George leaves a tip in the tip jar at Starbucks for like $5, and the Starbucks turns around at the same time, so she misses who did the tip, and then he's like, I'm giving you credit, but I didn't, like,
you didn't see it.
It's just a comedy act. So somehow, if someone actually purchases from us, leave a comment in our descriptions in our videos and say, like, hey, I used your link. That's all you need to say. And those people who do that, we're gonna not give how should I say, special attention, because I think that you and I are really good about answering anyone's questions. That's kind of why we're doing our channels, is to help people.
Yeah.
But let's just say you're actually using our affiliate link and you want to set up a store yourself and you're having trouble. We're going to really pay attention, like help you, take the time to call you, walk you through it, tell you what the little tricks of how to set it up or something like that. Just from you helping us, we're going to help you. But the only way we know that is if somehow you contact us and just say, like, I used the link. That's all you need to say. You don't need to say what you bought. You don't need,
Give us a review of the product, too. So if you get, somebody bought I did that little video of the thermo suck down little backup unit I got from a BioStar, little suck down unit for $100. Somebody bought one of those. So I'd love to hear their thoughts on it. So, yeah, tell us, hey, I bought this and I like it, I don't like it, Um, and I mean, there's simple things like this that I bought on Amazon, and I want Steve and I haven't told Steve this yet, but I want him to show me how to pick out denture teeth, how he was taught, because he has a background in dentures. And this is what I use to measure the teeth to get the right size. Anyway, but this is, so I'll have a link to this if that's what y'all use. And then I have one for, and surprisingly enough, I didn't have this. I'm getting off subject, but anyway, I can put that link in there and you go, hey, that thing sucked. It was terrible. Choose a different link. And the same thing happened between Steve and I. I bought solder from you, and it took 2 months to get here. And you're like, oh, okay, I changed the guy I buy it from, or I've talked to him, and he's helping me out. Oh, Frank says, oh, have a great day. I'll watch the video tomorrow. Thank you very much for the video tips. For sure, Frank. See y'all next time.
Bye, Frank.
And then so far, finishing invisible Essex retainers shank are, the shank is 2.35 millimeter. Finishing invisible Essex. Is that your video, Steve? Finishing invisible Essex?
It might be yours. I don't, probably.
Do you?
They probably bought the little bristle burrs that shine them up. Yeah, those Ronsons, or you can buy a whole set of them on eBay, like super cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, not eBay, Amazon.
Yeah, these are from Keystone. But yeah, we have to make sure the shank, and that's one of the things, I removed one because the shank was like 3 millimeters for a Dremel tool. And I was like, oh, so just let y'all know, let us know when you get one and go, like that comment there, Vlad, so for this finishing invisible Essex retainer shank are 2.35 millimeters, which I think is correct. I can't remember.
Yeah, off the top of my head, I don't know what ours are, but some of them that I try to find actually say these are for dental lab hand pieces.
Yeah.
I try to gear towards those, but you could find something for any type of hand piece, like Dremels and industrial equipment.
Yeah,
but that's why we're recommending these certain products. You know what I mean? Like,
he's right.
Like those are for dental.
Yeah, dental diamonds. That's the key word you gotta look for when you're on Amazon. Is dental. Which the bad news is sometimes the word dental jacks up the price, and you can find the same thing in jewelry, and it's cheaper.
Correct.
But if you want to get the right one, and I can approve this because I bought it, and I have it right here in my hand, and it works. I've already used one, so I've put this in my store now. And I think I mentioned it in one of my Patreon live streams, and then I put it in the store, it's great. It's so much easier now.
You done, buddy? Oh, Cade.
Yes.
Going back to that one, my video. I'm going to share this with you too, so if someone's watching it. That item in particular, I had 2 things I didn't like about it. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you the things I love about it and the things I didn't. There's 2 things. Number one is the shanks the mandrels. They come with it. They're not good quality.
Oh.
They're not.
That's what
like
I was
if you
about.
tighten them out to be so tight, you'll crack them right in half. They're cheap. So either use your own mandrels, or yes, they're free anyway. You might as well go through them. That's one thing I didn't like about it. And the second thing is some of those products you are buying from foreign countries. That item in particular, it took like 12 days to get it.
Yeah.
The shipping was for free, but I believe it came from China. I'm pretty for sure. That one?
Yeah, I think you're right.
It was one of those items I purchased for $22, free shipping, and I just forgot about it. And I'm just like, I forgot about it. It was like, and then it just showed up, and I'm like, hey, it came. And next thing I know, I'm going through them and trying them, and I didn't realize what a great product it was. But if you want it next day, like typically how Amazon shoppers want things, that one takes a while to get. That's one thing. That's the only two things I didn't like. Other than that, you're buying a diamond disc for what, $2 each, not less than $2.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
You can't find that anywhere else. So
And I'm using them to cut through steel. I use them to cut off arms. I use them to cut up my acrylic on my expanders. And I'm going to show this video that's going to demonstrate. It's pretty cool.
yeah, Vlad's saying link for 2.35 millimeter. He also said, or brush like them unmounted. Oh, so you can get brushes that are unmounted and just keep reusing the shank, I think is what he's saying. But these are for the dental handpiece like this. And works perfect. I've already used it to prep for bands. I still need to get that huge one that you use. I can't find that on.
Now the big one, I don't think that I've never seen it on Amazon yet. That one I buy from Comet. Now that one's a very expensive burr because it's got so many diamonds in it. It's an expensive burr.
Yeah.
Someday that will be on Amazon. Hopefully Comet puts it on there.
Yeah.
So if Comet's listening.
Yeah. Some of these companies they make their own Amazon store because it's so easy to buy diapers and then add a Comet cutting disc and get a. That's what made Walmart so great is you could do your grocery shopping and pick up blinds for your house at the same time. So this is
exactly
the new mall.
One-stop shopping.
Yeah. Yeah, so Vlad, check out the link below. I think we've and let us know if some of them aren't that right shank. And I think they can just contact us in one of our videos is probably the best way. Yeah, I purchased this item on May 29th, and I have no idea when it got delivered. It was June, sometime. June 10th.
Like I said, that item in particular, and it'll say on the Amazon page, it'll say delivery time like expected, and it's like 10 to 20 days or something. Now that particular item, it's worth it to get such a great deal. Most items usually come unbelievably fast.
Now, let me ask you this. What do you use these colored markers for? I was curious. Wait, maybe you have a description.
Those are for coloring. You know how you see online that a lot of people on Instagram are coloring their wires and then burying them in acrylic?
Yeah.
That's what that's for.
They're waterproof acrylic on it.
But they're made for acrylic. And they don't run, so you can bury them in acrylic.
Very cool. I'll have to keep those away from my 3-year-old.
Yes, you don't want to have those.
I was wondering how they did that. I thought it was some dip method.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty cool company. They sell all kinds of stuff.
Oh, okay. See, I learned something new. We're both learning stuff on this, and I see you got a Curating wheel, some of those good cutters.
Yeah, those cutters are. I made a video. I have them right here. I've been using those cutters. I bought these at Lowe's actually, at the Lowe's hardware store, and they're so ridiculously cheap. They're like a $13, I don't know, whatever they are online, $15. They're actually really good. I go through the ones that you just have in your hand right there. I typically, because I'm making so many Hyraxes and herb parts where it's such thick wire that they break.
Right.
This thing snaps right through it for $15. So it's such a good deal. Those look a little more heavy duty, what you have right there.
Yeah, they're pretty heavy
Those
compared
might be
to
good.
These are my daily drivers, and they're getting beat up. I think I have a link. I think these are on Amazon too. They're for the floral industry, I believe. But
cutting flower tips.
Yeah, they use a lot of wire and floral.
That too. Yeah.
But it's the double joint that I like. That helps. But yeah, those big, huge wires, that's what I have these for. Those big ones.
Yeah, those are industrial.
And this used to have a spring in it, so...
you wore it out, obviously.
Yeah, broke it too many times.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about these. I did a video because I couldn't believe how good they were being so cheap, these Vice Grip Irwins, the ones that I have on Amazon. And I said I would make a video like showcasing it like 1 year later, my true opinion of it. These things are great. I've never made the video again, but you need to pick one up if you're doing wire bending.
Hey, did you know they're $9 now?
Yeah, $9. There you go.
You
can buy 8 of them.
Yeah, these gray ones I have are $30, so it's what you want to spend on, I guess. Oh, Vlad says, oh, Szara Dental Lab. Hello, Cade. Steve, how are you today? Szara Dental Lab.
How are you doing?
Yeah, doing good. Scott Wood says, hey, guys. Vlad says, I buy unmounted from Shoe, but are expensive. 10 pieces, 30 to 33 in euro. Almost said dollars. 30 to 33 euros. Shoe, you would think it'd be cheaper since Shoe is in the European. They're German.
Right.
But we usually buy Shoe through Great Lakes, so it's always kind of a markup.
Or Zon Dental.
Hey, Vlad, I know you can't post a link, but maybe type out the link to what you're talking about in the comment below. You can't post, so maybe put a space between .com and the dot or something like that. But I guess we're getting close to the end here. Do you have anything else on your notes that you want to cover? I know we're...
No, I actually went over everything except for Amazon Prime members. If people have Amazon Prime, shipping's always for free. It's you pay for it in advance, but if you're using it, it's a great way to shop on Amazon.
I think it's now $100 a month, I think, or a year. $100 a year.
It might be 110, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I know they've gone up since I've been a Prime member, but you get you get Amazon Video too, which you can
That's
watch
correct.
while you're working, and
Music.
yeah,
Get the music
you get
through.
the music, and well, I don't know if you get any specials on Audible. I'm a huge audiobook, and that's another thing I get through Amazon. It's Audible, and my wife is just blowing me out of the water. She's listening to The Shining right now, and she'll scream every once in a while, and it scares me to death.
Good book.
Yeah.
Great book.
Oh, Vlad says Romania. He's in Romania, so that's awesome. What time is it there in Romania? I'm sure it's nighttime. But anyway, we just kind of wanted to show y'all what this is all about. I know you've heard us talk about it, and we didn't want y'all to think we're running some sort of pyramid scheme or something like that. It just so happens we get asked about the stuff we use all the time on our videos, and this actually made it really easy just to give a link out. Or just go to our page, it's there. You can find it. And we can categorize them and put notes on them. So we just want to kind of, I don't want to say clear the air, but we just kind of wanted to let everybody know and maybe answer some frequently asked questions y'all may have had. Oh, Siddhartha Das is from India. And Vlad says it's 20:44 there. Is that 10 p.m.? 10:44 p.m.?
You should be going to bed.
Yeah.
Getting some good sleep.
Well, speaking of that, I think we need to both get back to work. It's 12:45, like we said. So, any last words? What's projects you're working on?
Projects, 3D printing, that whole scheme. Good stuff. Good stuff's coming up. Then I got I just bought my first 3D printer, and you have your Form Labs, and so you know what it's a change in the industry. Things are happening fast. I mean, it's been going on for a little bit, but for small labs, it's definitely get in or get out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a good thing overall in the future because that's our technology. So we'll have new videos coming out with that kind of stuff. You'll have the same, I'm sure. Like I saw you were posting something on your Patreon page.
Yeah.
So that's what's kind of what's going on. It's summertime. It's busy. It's probably getting hot in there.
Yeah. Yeah. You can see my sweat pits on my arms. All these lights on me too. They're getting pretty hot. But what printer did you end up going with?
An Envision Tech 1.
Oh, those are nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
And you can get the resin that you don't need a separator. So I'd love to see your videos on that.
Yeah, you'll be seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. In Michigan, as you see, I'm wearing a sweatshirt,
Yeah.
or I'm like a sweat jacket, or to stay cold. It's cold in here,
Oh my God! And you're kind of in a basement too, so.
Yeah, it's 82 degrees out today and sunny, but it's cold in my base. Like it's just nice and temperature is
Oh, that's perfect.
beautiful.
Well,
Sorry about that.
and what's going on with us is the wife and I are looking at some land, and so we're gonna be putting a building and putting a kind of like Jay did. So that'll be coming up hopefully over the next year, videos on that.
That's
So
so cool. And you guys work together so you can design it the way you want and
oh,
um, you
Siddhartha
have her
says
input.
your videos really helped me a lot. Cheers. So I'm glad. Yeah, that's what we do this for, and he gave us a bunch of thumbs up. So I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I was excited to.
No, thank you.
We're glad that these are helping, and that's what this video was about too, was helping y'all find the same products we're using in our same videos. So, all right, well, I guess we'll call
Get
it.
back to bending.
Yeah, get back to bending. Some of y'all in Romania need to get to bed, unless y'all are working late like us. And so, with that being said, I'll say goodbye to Steve. Say goodbye to everybody out there. Thank y'all for watching. And if y'all have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And see y'all later. You can